Sophia here. I'm the Young Adult Ministry Leader, if I haven't met you yet. And I have a fun guest with me today.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I help lead small groups on Monday nights.
Woohoo! We are so excited just to continue to have this online virtual community with all y'all. We are in the middle of a Bible storytelling series, which is super different and fun for all of us. We are learning how to develop a heart Bible. And so that's just the amount of stories and scripture that we have in our hearts so that we can share that with other people in a very organic way, just like we share a story of getting up in the morning, brushing our teeth, grabbing some breakfast. And we want to be able to share stories of scripture in that same way. And so today we're going to hear from a special guest, John. He is amazing at Bible storytelling and is training people all over to use this gift. And so this tool, I guess we should call it. So we're going to hear from John in a little bit, but just a quick overview of what this YouTube live time will look like. We'll hear the specific story we're going to learn from John today. And then he's going to lead us into what it looks like to process storytelling with the airplane metaphor that he talks about. And then we're going to end with some trivia with our birthday boy. So if y'all don't know, it's Tyler's birthday and he loves attention. So he's probably really excited that I'm randomly reading this. So feel free to comment in the comment section, happy birthday to Tyler. Because I'm sure he'll love reading that later. And yeah, so any last words before we watch our teaching video? Tyler, do you want to share what you had for, I don't know, your birthday dessert or something for today?
Well, for dinner, we had some barbecue, so picked up some brisket, and that was fantastic. So good start.
Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so you can see what I'm looking at, which is fun. So hold up, wait a minute. All right. So I hope you guys will enjoy this teaching from John. Last week we did a story about Jesus calming the storm, and this week it is going to be about Zacchaeus. So here we go.
Jesus was passing through Jericho, the town called Jericho. And when he was passing through, there was a man there. His name was Zacchaeus. Now, Zacchaeus was a tax collector, the chief tax collector. And that's why he was very rich. But he was a very short man, and he wanted to meet Jesus. And because he was short, because of the crowds, he couldn't see Jesus. So he ran ahead of the crowds, and he climbed up a sycamore tree, and he waited there because Jesus was passing that way. When Jesus reached up to where Zacchaeus was in the tree, Jesus stopped. He looked up and he called out to Zacchaeus, "Zacchaeus, come on down now, for today I must come to your house." Zacchaeus was filled with joy when he came down from that tree and he welcomed Jesus into his home. But the people were saying, "He goes to be a guest in the house of a sinner."
So that is the story of Zacchaeus that John is sharing with us today. And we're actually going to all learn this story in, just a little bit. So I'm going to actually just show both of us. So Tyler, you're going to be on the screen the whole time. Hope you don't mind. before we get into some trivia. But I wanted to, before John brings us through this metaphor of flying a plane, I wanted to talk about we need to prepare ourselves when it comes to flying a plane. We have to prepare and before we can just like take off, right? And so what preparing to take off looks like is simply learning the story. And so in small groups today, we're going to once again learn the story of Zacchaeus for today. Some of you might be really good at trying this new method of learning stories, and others of you this might be really hard, but that's okay because this is new for all of us. So I just want to encourage you to keep on practicing. What's so cool about storytelling is that throughout the entire world and throughout all cultures, it's really neat to see that stories are valued and that everyone loves stories. And so it's awesome that us as a community, and more importantly, as Christians throughout the entire world, have access to the most powerful stories ever. And we have the opportunity to share them. And so that's why we think this study is super valuable for all of us, even though it's really different. So I want to encourage you as you're preparing for takeoff, as you're learning the story, to look up different versions of Zacchaeus, different translations, not versions, but translations, I should say, in the Bible. So you can just go to BibleGateway.com and you can look up any translation that you want and pick a translation that's easy for you to process through. Remember, we want to share these stories accurately, but also with our own personalities as well. So be sure to practice with one another. You don't want to practice with like some squirrels or anything because that's kind of weird. People look at you like, what are you doing? And you'll definitely learn a lot more when you just practice with each other. So we are gonna see what John has to say about taking off when it comes to flying a plane. So I'm gonna pull up his other video for us. And then, whoop. The beauty of this is he's talking before I even share my screen with you guys. So 1 second. All right. Now you may speak, John. Sorry, technical difficulties, friends. John, do you have any jokes for us? I'm just messing with you. We're ready. All right. Take 2. All right, so Johnson explained flying an airplane for us with Zacchaeus' story.
Two people close. No one can hear it.
Okay, guys, y'all are probably laughing at us. You guys can't hear our video. It's not Zach. If anyone just saw Zach in the background, he just came in to tell me that. Okay, you can't hear our video. Well, that's great. Tyler, do you have any recommendations?
No, no, I don't.
Hi, Tyler, if you're watching this, we could love your input. That's super weird that you guys cannot hear the video. I'm really sorry. Well, we will share these links to you guys so that way you can watch them. I can stop sharing my screen so you can see our face now. Yeah, we'll share these videos with you guys so you can watch them in your small groups if you want. The small group leaders can pull those up. Yeah, I wonder, Tyler, do you think they probably couldn't hear the first video either of the story? All right, well, today's all about flexibility in this whole season. So thank you for your grace, whoever is still watching this YouTube channel at this point. Thank you. We're gonna have some fun right now. We're gonna do some trivia with our birthday man. So he's gonna lead us in some trivia. So yeah, feel free to take it away, Tyler.
Awesome.
I guess I can explain really quickly. In your small groups, you're gonna go through flying a plane, which I've been talking about, this metaphor and the story of Zacchaeus. And so your small group leaders will walk you through that. We can assure you of that. So you don't have to worry about missing the video. We will send that to you. Everything will be okay. Yeah, so hope you have some fun during some trivia time, and then we'll head over to some small groups. So go ahead and type your answers in the comment section in the YouTube channel, and whoever wins will get some gift cards. So take it away, Ty.
Awesome. So instead of doing this on Zoom this week, we'll just take care of it here. So once I read the question out, we'll give 10 seconds roughly, somewhere in there, for answers to roll in. I will give the answer and then we'll move on, and we'll have to announce the winner after all this is done. So it's just 5 questions this week. And question 1 is, what is the second largest French-speaking city in the world? Tia, yesterday I got to see LJ playing a kazoo through this whole time. Do you think you could manage some kind of entertainment?
No, and I think I just figured out why our videos weren't working. I think the volume,
sharing your screen, your computer volume with screen share.
I think I just need to turn up my computer volume. That's it. So after we have some fun in trivia, we can, I'll just show you guys at the end of this, John sharing the story of Zacchaeus for the sake of time. With loud volume, don't worry. Okay.
All right, perfect. Question number 2. In which sea would you find the Cayman Islands? Tia, I'm not a very entertaining person.
Okay, we should have Zach play some music in the background for us.
All right, well, the answer for question 2 is it is the Caribbean Sea. All right, question number 3. Clydesdale horses were originally used to sell what type of beer, or what brand of beer? I don't know. I don't even have anything interesting to say. I don't.
Oh, people are probably thinking hard. We don't want to distract them anyways.
That's what we can accuse people of. Yep. Uh-huh. The answer for question 3 is Budweiser. Question 4.
Lots of you guys got that one right.
Awesome. Question number 4 is, which artist created the famous painting, The Starry Night? Tia, do you know this one?
Zach just yelled in the background from the other room, Ben, go!
Awesome. And then for our last question.
Dan's wondering what's the answer to question number 1?
Oh, the question for number 1 was, what is the second largest French-speaking city in the world? That answer is Montreal.
There you go, Dan.
And then our last question, I'm banking on Josiah getting this one. What is the largest bone in the human body?
Josiah, if you don't get this one right, we might be a little disappointed in you.
I don't want you to be my doctor.
Okay, so Tyler's going to go ahead and calculate those for us. We'll give you guys the answers when we go to our Zoom calls. But before we head to our Zoom calls, we're going to do take 2 of listening to John share the story of Zacchaeus. All right, here we go, friends. Don't worry, I'm going to turn up my volume really loud. It was actually already really loud. I don't know. I have high hopes for this. I just don't think it's going to work. But we will try. If you're watching this, someone text Tyler or I if you can hear this or you can't hear it, or type it in the chat. Here we go. Coming soon. Hold on, friends. Okay. This is John for y'all. All right, this is not working. Well, we tried. We did our best. Okay, you can watch this all in small groups. We will see you guys at Zoom. Someone can post in the chat our Zoom link, and we will see you guys all then. Thanks for your flexibility. Yeah, peace, friends. Tyler's chill, bye.